You can take this back to your club after you're done, but we're going to be playing with some Play-Doh, we're going to be playing some charades, and we're going to be having fun. All right, guys, thank you for coming to the body type presentation on here at the Rabbit School at the Michigan State 4-H show. The goal of this presentation is to show an example of what I would do at a local 4-H meeting as a leader. So you can take this back to your club after you're done, but we're going to be playing with some Play-Doh, we're going to be playing some charades, and we're going to be having fun. So first off, by raising your hand, can I get 7 volunteers? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you guys want to? Or 6, 7. All right. All right, we got 6 kids and an adult. All right, I will have you come up shortly, but first, is everybody familiar with all the body types? Yes? Yes? Okay. Now, the reason why I ask that is that depending at your club, you may have a variety of people that have skills and knowledge of the different body types, but there's other ones that don't. So there's a resource available called Rabbit Tutor. On the website, everything is 100% free. All of the educational materials are completely free. You can, there's a variety of different videos you can watch. Along with, there's online games that you can play on your laptop, iPad, your phone, or there's pages that you can download and print off. Going to the website as a leader or as a teen leader in your group, you could send this out before the meeting as an option. This is the topic that we're going to cover this week. Like I said, there's the video videos they can watch. Or at your meeting, if you have a TV or projector, you can do what we're going to do next, which is watching that video.
The group consists of our Himalayans. Our cylindrical type group consists of our Himalayans, and these animals are very unique in their body structure. They're supposed to have a very straight top line. They're supposed to be long, straight rabbits in their body style. So posing them is very important so you can properly evaluate their body structure. Front feet are still even with the eye, and you want to make sure that their rear feet, that their back's extended, but also that their feet are flat and square on the table. So this is the best way to evaluate a Himalayan's top line and width and fullness throughout the body. If you underpose these animals, you can create a top line on these rabbits. This is these animals that if you make them look like a commercial or a compact type animal, you greatly distort that top line. They don't have that nice, smooth, straight top line. If you overpose these animals where their back feet are not flat and square on the table, makes the animal appear to have more length to their body, but it also causes a big sway throughout the back. So the back feet have to be flat and square on the table when you pose these rabbits. Best way, lift them gently, position the front feet with the eye, lift up on their hips, secure those back legs, they're flat and square on the table. Just run your hand along the body side. These Himalayans are normally very laid back and easy to handle. They have good demeanor and personality. This is a natural position for them. With very little work, you can train these animals to sit for long periods of time. Some classes you can have 6 or 7 animals out. They just are a very easy, docile breed to work with. We have several breeds, the Jersey Woollies, the Netherland Dwarfs. Several are breeds that are posed a little more upright. They have a little higher headset, but their feet placement is the same. Their front feet are still posed, even with the eyes. The front of the rear feet are still positioned at the front of the hips. So this is a properly posed dwarf. One thing, you want to make certain you don't hold their head down and pose them as you would a Polish or Florida White or other breeds. Feet position still the same, but you don't want to hold those heads down. That's a greatly underposed dwarf. So if you get under their chin, slightly lift the animal up, let the front feet rest lightly on the table. Get the animal posed so you can evaluate its side profile. width and fullness throughout the body. You can also overpose these animals and have them pose more like some of the full arch breeds, where their front feet are very extended, where they're held very high in a very unnatural position, and that also changes the overall top line display. Our semi-arch breed, the example we're using is the English Lop. Animals in this group are supposed to be a little bit longer in their shoulders. We want to make certain that they're posed properly so they do show their side profile and arch over the top of the hip. These animals, their body structure is not like most of the compact breeds or the commercial breeds. So feet placement's the same. Front feet are still even with the eye. The front of the rear foot is still positioned at the front of the hip. This way you can properly evaluate the side profile and body structure of this animal. You can see the nice arch that the animal carries over the top of its hip. You can greatly distort this if you stretch this animal too far out. Makes the animal look longer in body style, but makes the animal look very flat across the top of the hip. They square off and over the top of the hind quarter fast. You can also overpose these animals and make them more of a commercial style or a compact style animal. It really shortens that shoulder, and from a distance makes them appear to be very tall, but they greatly distorts that lower hind quarter. It makes them appear very pinched and very undercut at the base of their hind quarter. So proper posing of these mandolin type rabbits or full arch, semi-arch rabbits is very important. Okay, so we're going to pose compact breeds. Our example today is going to be the Polish. So these animals are posed with feet placement, just like the other body type groups that we've used. The front feet are supposed to be placed even with the eye, and the front of the rear feet should be flat and square and placed at the center of the hip. For this pose, you can evaluate the animal's body profile, you can evaluate the width and fullness throughout the body, animal's head shape. Okay, on our commercial type group, example is going to be a New Zealand White. These animals, the feet placement, same as the other breeds. The front feet are positioned under the eye. The front of the rear feet is placed at the front of the hip. This allows you to properly evaluate the body structure, evaluate the turn over the top of the hip, the width and mass throughout the body. This is a properly posed New Zealand. Full arch body type, there are breeds that we pose within the full arch group. The Belgian Hare and the Britannia Petite, which we have an example of here. And when posing petites, I always use the shoulder method and go behind their shoulder to pose. I've always had the best luck getting these animals to sit much better. The petites get distracted pretty easily, so the more you're in front of their face or lifting under their jaw, they tend to be a little more excitable. So I always go behind their shoulder, gently just lift, shake their shoulder slightly. They'll relax their front leg. Front leg still even with the eye. By posing this way, you can evaluate the animal's body structure. You can evaluate the animal's top line, the turn over the top of the hip. You can also evaluate the ear set. You can go in front, take a look at the head shape, the boldness of eye that the animal has. But petites, all the animals in the full arch group are a little excitable.
And so by using the website, though, you have people that are, like as an example, this person is a ARBA judge and the current president of the American Rabbit Breeders Association. So they're all industry experts in a wide range of different topics. But just focusing on body types for this presentation. So now it's your turn. So the 7 volunteers, if you guys can come up. All right. All right, now, what we're going to do is we're going to do charades and pretend to be these various body types. So, everybody's going to get 1. All right.
Compact. Compact, all right. You got compact. Upright? All right, you got upright? All right, which one do you want? Full large, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Where do you know? So.
She did upright.
All right. Pretend to be this one.
pretend to act like that rabbit. All right? Okay. All right. So over here, or across the front here, I'm going to have you guys pose like those specific ones, and we're going to guess them from the crowd. Okay? So in this area, we're posing, and then they're going to guess which ones you guys are. All right? Go ahead and start posing. Sorry. Pretend to be the pose of that animal. Go ahead. Everybody can do it. Everybody can get in a position in your specific body type. All right, now we're going to need some help from the crowd. All right. Stretch out a little more. Put your legs out farther. There you go. Yep. There we go. There we go. All right. So which one's this one right here, guys? That looks like the Himalayan, which is a cylindrical body type, right? So she's the cylindrical body type. Thank you for coming up here and doing it. Which one of these aprons would you like? Which one? All right, the pink one. All right, there you go. All right, I'm gonna have you go back to your seat. There's gonna be another activity for everybody to do here shortly. All right, let's see. Which one is this one? What do you guys think? You were doing this one? Yep. She's doing the upright. I know this one. Okay. All right, so she's doing the upright body type. Great job. Which color apron would you like? The pink one? All right. Pink is popular. All right, I'm going to do you next. Which one do you guys think she's doing? They can do the same one more than once. Not all. We didn't do all 7. Which one do you guys think she's doing? The middle one on the bottom? This one? This one. She's doing the full arch body type. See how her body's up like a full arch body, right? So you have the arch, and then there's daylight underneath. This is a fun interactive way that I feel like to get kids to remember what the different body styles are. All right, thank you for doing it. Which color apron would you like? Absolutely, go ahead. All right, let's see. Which one's next? Let's do you. All right, what do you guys think? Which one is she? She's got her hands on the ground like that. The first one. Right, see how she's doing the semi-arch body type style? Good job, thank you. All right, go ahead. Which color apron would you like? All right, pink's popular. If you still want a pink one, there are more back on the table. All right, I'm gonna come over to you, bud. What do you guys think he's doing? The cylindrical body type. Yes, great job, bud. Go ahead and you can come up here and get an apron. The purple one, all right. All right, and then we got 2 more back here. Which one do you guys think she's doing? This one? Or this one? This one? All right, see how tucked in she is?
That's the high head mount body type.
Body style. She's more tucked up versus the one before, or a couple before that had more daylight. Yes, good job. Thank you. Good job. All right, which color would you like? And if you want a different color than this, you're welcome to get them in the back too. All right, thank you. All right, we got one more.
Yeah. That white one.
You want to do a different one? All right, sounds good. All right, so now
She's doing the high head mount body type as well.
So thank you so much for participating. Which one would you like? Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so by having that fun educational videos at the beginning of the meeting or before the meeting, you can send it out to your youth before the meeting or have it during the meeting, and then doing this as an icebreaker, it's just a fun activity to do.
Congratulations to the winners and senior showmanship.
Now it's everybody's turn. It's not just the people that came up here. So would you come up here? All right. Would you grab some of these Play-Dohs, and we're going to hand it out. Every single person in the crowd is getting a thing of Play-Doh, and we're doing the same thing, but you got to build the Play-Doh into one of the body types.
Play-Doh and 10. Play-Doh trusted. All right. Class 103, intermediate showmanship, you're entering the ring.
All right, once you get your Play-Doh, go ahead and open it and start making one of those body types. You can make any one of the 7. Does everybody have Play-Doh? All right. All right. Yes, her question was, can I go back to the body types so that you have an example?
Class 104, intermediate showmanship, first call. Class 104, intermediate showmanship, bring your pigs to the ring.
Hi everyone, it's David with Rabbit Show. Have you learned something in this video so far? Hit that like button so that you continue to see our newest videos.
All right, as you're working, once you get done, then put it up in the air so we can see it. I may have done this before.
Oh yeah, look what. Oh yeah. How does it work?
All right, I'm starting to see a lot of these done. Awesome, awesome.
Last call, class 104, you're going in the ring. Last call, class 104, intermediate showmanship.
Trying to draw the line liner. Yeah. It's like all standing up.
I am seeing some awesome artwork out there. Very elaborate.
First call, class 105. First call, class 105, intermediate showmanship, bring your pigs to the ring.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, awesome. I love that one. I love them. Those are really cool. These are really, really cool. So by having the learning, doing an activity or doing a second activity, I think it just really enforces like what those body types are. I find it a far, far, far more effective way for people that are more hands-on learners to do it this way. But kids learn different ways. So there's various icebreaker ideas to fit the needs of your group within by utilizing this resource. The Play-Doh is yours to keep. So, yes, thank you. You're welcome, thank you. Huh? Put them all, everybody put them up in the air one more time. All right, very, very cool. Very cool. So there's one more thing that I also have for you guys, and that I would recommend doing at the meeting, and that is having some type of a take-home activity. So I have two examples. For the younger kids, it's just a straight coloring page of those different body types. And then as the kids are more experienced or older, there's various versions of these where you're actually having to match them up with coloring. So I have examples of, or I have ones of these to give you guys. We'll start some on this side and some on the other. As well as just the straight coloring page. And I'm going to have that right behind you. You're good.
Last call, class 105. Last call, class 105. You're going to the ring.
This is match.
So that's how I would do an activity at your meeting, and you guys can do that with any of the topics that are on that Rabbit Tutor website. I'm fortunate that there's a ton of great people that are wanting to be educators and to teach on that website, and that's how we're able to make it available for free. Are there any questions? All right. All right, well then, thank you guys for coming. And enjoy the show. We'll begin the next one here shortly.
Hi everyone, it's David with Rabbit Show. Have you learned something in this video so far? Hit that like button so that you continue to see our newest videos.